Las Vegas, Nevada, MGM Grand Garden Arena, March 16, 1996. Saturday night, 9:00 p.m. The air inside the arena is electrified. 16,325 people have filled every available seat. This is not just another fight. This is redemption. This is a second chance. This is Frank Bruno trying to prove that the nightmare of 1989 was just a fluke, a bad night, a moment of weakness that does not define who he really is. Frank Bruno, 1.91 meters tall, 117 kilograms of British muscle, the current WBC heavyweight world champion. Yes, champion. He finally did it. After 3 frustrating attempts at the world title, after being knocked down by Tim Witherspoon, after being destroyed by Mike Tyson the first time, after losing to Lennox Lewis, Frank Bruno finally beat Oliver McCall and put the belt around his waist. He is 34 years old. This is the pinnacle of his career. This is the moment he has waited for his entire life. And now Mike Tyson wants to take it from him. Mike Tyson, 1.78 meters tall, 100 kilograms of compressed fury, the man who was once invincible, the man who destroyed 37 opponents in 44 fights, 33 by knockout, the man who went to prison for 3 years and came out even more dangerous. Tyson spent 1993, 1994, and 1995 locked up. Now he is back. He has returned hungry, angry, with something to prove, and he wants Bruno's belt. He wants to show the world that prison did not break him, that he is still the most dangerous man on the planet. The press conference took place 3 days ago. The MGM press room was packed with journalists, cameras, flashes exploding like fireworks. Frank Bruno entered first, wearing an impeccable suit, smiling, confident. He was not the same man from 1989. 7 years had passed. He had matured. He had trained differently. He was mentally and physically stronger. He was the champion now, not the challenger. That changed everything. The reporters shouted questions. "Frank, aren't you afraid to face Tyson again?" Frank raised his hand, asking for silence. "Let me say one thing. 1989 was a long time ago. I was young, inexperienced, nervous. Tyson caught me that night. But that was then. Now I am champion. I trained specifically for this moment. I studied every move of Tyson's, every pattern, every weakness. And I will say something I want you to write down. This time, Tyson falls. It's not me who is going to fall. It's him." Silence fell over the room. The journalists looked at each other. Some smiled nervously. Others scribbled furiously in their notepads. This was the headline they wanted. This was the quote that would sell newspapers. Frank Bruno, the man Tyson brutally knocked out in 5 rounds in 1989, was promising to bring down the most feared man in boxing. Then Tyson entered. No suit. Black t-shirt, jeans, blank expression. His eyes were 2 black holes. He did not look at the reporters. He looked directly at Frank Bruno. And in that look, there was something that made everyone's blood in the room run cold. It was not anger. It was something worse. It was indifference. As if Frank Bruno were just another obstacle, just another body in the way, just another victim waiting to be demolished. A reporter asked, "Mike, what do you think of Frank's statement that you are going to fall?" Tyson did not blink. "He will find out. That's all." 5 words, delivered with a coldness that was more terrifying than any shouted threat could be. Now the night has arrived. The MGM Grand is vibrating with energy. This is the event of the year. Frank Bruno walks down the aisle toward the ring. His team is around him. His trainer, George Francis, is shouting words of encouragement. "You trained for this. You are ready. You are the champion. Keep your distance. Use your jab. Don't let him get close. You do that, you win." Frank nods, but inside his thoughts are racing. He remembers 1989. He remembers the feel of Tyson's punches. He remembers looking across the ring and seeing those empty eyes coming toward him. He remembers the referee stopping the fight in the 5th round while he was being battered against the ropes. He remembers the humiliation, the pain, the absolute defeat. But that was then. Now he is champion. Now he is older, wiser, stronger. Now he has a plan. He will keep Tyson at a distance. He will use his 2-on-1 centimeter reach, 13 centimeters greater than Tyson's. He will hammer with jabs, move laterally, make Tyson chase him, tire the smaller man, and then, when the opportunity arises, land that devastating right hand that has knocked out so many opponents. This time Tyson falls. Frank enters the ring. The crowd explodes. Half are cheering for him. The redemption story. The champion defending his title. The man who finally achieved his dream and now has to defend it against his greatest nightmare. The other half are waiting for blood. They want to see Tyson destroy again. They want to witness the violence, the raw power, the savagery that Tyson represents. Then Tyson enters. No elaborate music, no dancing, no show. He simply walks to the ring with that dead stare, that blank expression that has made world champions reconsider their careers. He climbs into the ring and goes straight to his corner. He does not look at the crowd. He does not acknowledge the cheers or the boos. He just stands there, waiting. Like a predator waiting for the cage to close. The referee calls both fighters to the center. Gentlemen, you know the rules. Fight clean. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands. Touch gloves. Frank extends his gloves. Tyson taps them without looking at Frank. His eyes are focused on Frank's body, studying, calculating, identifying targets. They return to their corners. The bell is about to ring. Frank takes a deep breath. His heart is pounding, but he is ready. He is prepared. He has a plan. This time Tyson falls. The bell rings. Round 1. Frank comes out of his corner cautiously. He establishes his jab immediately. 1, 2, 3 quick jabs, keeping Tyson at a distance. His plan is working. He is using his reach. Tyson advances, but Frank moves laterally, throws more jabs, keeps the distance. The first 30 seconds pass. Frank is confident. He is doing it. He is controlling the fight. Tyson stops advancing. He stands still in the center of the ring. His eyes lock on Frank. And something changes. The temperature in the ring drops. Frank feels it. Everyone feels it. Tyson is no longer just walking forward. He is preparing. He is loading up. Tyson takes 2 explosive steps forward. Frank throws a jab. Tyson slips it with a minimal, almost disdainful head movement. He is inside range now. Frank tries to back away, but Tyson is already there. Tyson's first left hook lands on Frank's ribs. The sound is like a baseball bat hitting a cement bag. Frank feels his ribs compress. Pain explodes through his body. He tries to get away. Tyson does not let him. He is glued to Frank now. Left hook to the body, right uppercut to the head, left hook to the jaw. Tyson's combinations are choreographed violence. Every punch is thrown with murderous intent. Every blow is designed to cause maximum damage. Frank is trying to cover, trying to defend, but the punches are coming from angles he cannot see, with speed he cannot match. A right uppercut from Tyson crashes through Frank's guard and lands flush on the chin. Frank's head snaps back. His legs buckle. He is hurt, badly hurt. And only 15 seconds have passed since Tyson began his attack. The crowd is roaring. Frank is retreating, but his legs are not responding properly. He is staggering. Tyson follows him like a shark sensing blood in the water. Another left hook, another right uppercut. Frank is on the ropes. His guard is broken. His arms are heavy. He is trying to survive. Tyson steps back. For a moment, Frank thinks he has a breather, that he can recover, that he can clear his head. But Tyson is only creating distance for the finishing blow. He plants his feet, twists his body, and unleashes a right uppercut that travels from the floor to Frank's chin with all the force that 100 kilograms of explosive muscle can generate. The punch connects. Frank's head is violently thrown back. His eyes roll. His legs give way completely. He slumps into the ropes, then slides down until he is sitting on the canvas, his back against the ropes, his arms hanging loosely at his sides. He is conscious, but his body does not respond. His eyes are open, but they are not focusing on anything. The referee does not even start the count. He immediately waves for the doctors and stops the fight. 50 seconds into the first round. Technical knockout. Mike Tyson is the new WBC heavyweight world champion. The MGM Grand erupts into chaos. Half the crowd is in ecstasy. Tyson is back. The monster has returned. The other half is in shock. 50 seconds. Frank Bruno, the man who promised Tyson would fall, is sitting on the ropes, destroyed, humiliated again, his reign as champion lasting exactly 180 days before it was violently ripped from him. Frank's team rushes to the ring. They help him up. He is staggering. His face is swollen. His eyes are glazed. He does not know where he is. The ring doctor is checking his pupils, asking questions. Frank, do you know what day it is? Where are you? Frank mumbles something incoherent. They take him to his corner, sit him on the stool. Tyson is in his corner. No celebration, no running around the ring with arms raised, no victory shouts. He just stands there, expressionless, as if nothing special has happened. As if destroying a world champion in 50 seconds was just another day at the office. The post-fight interview takes place 20 minutes later. Frank is in the locker room, sitting with an ice pack on his face. Reporters are kept outside. His trainer is beside him. George Francis is devastated. He trained Frank for months for this fight. They had a plan. It was a good plan. But plans mean nothing when you are in the ring with Mike Tyson. Frank finally speaks, his voice weak. I said he would fall. I was wrong. I never felt anything like that. Not in 1989, not in any fight. He is different now. He is stronger, faster, more dangerous. I thought I was ready. I thought I had changed enough. But you don't change enough for Tyson. Nobody is strong enough for Tyson. Meanwhile, in the ring, Tyson is giving his interview. The reporter asks, Mike, what do you want to say to Frank Bruno, who promised you would fall tonight? Tyson looks straight into the camera. I told him he would find out. Now he knows. There is a power in this world that cannot be trained for, cannot be prepared for, cannot be defeated by will or desire. There is only real power. And tonight he felt it. The arena is emptying. The lights are being turned off. Technicians are dismantling the equipment. But the memory of this night will remain. Frank Bruno, the man who promised to bring down Mike Tyson, lasted 50 seconds. 15 seconds after Tyson began his real attack, Frank was finished. The promise turned to dust. The confidence turned to terror. The plan became irrelevant. In the years that follow, Frank Bruno will retire from boxing. He will battle depression, the trauma of being destroyed twice by the same man, of having his dream ripped from him in under a minute. He will eventually find peace, becoming a beloved figure in Britain, a man people respect not for his victories, but for his courage in facing the impossible twice. Mike Tyson will continue his career, winning and losing, rising and falling, becoming a tragic and fascinating figure in the sport. But on this night, March 16, 1996, he reminded the world what he really was. Not just a boxer, not just a fighter, but a force of nature. A hurricane wearing boxing gloves. A man whose power transcended technique, strategy, or preparation. Frank Bruno promised that Tyson would fall. 15 seconds later, he felt the true power. And that power cannot be defeated with words. It can only be survived, if you are lucky.